Hello, Misfits. First Dragon Ball game I've played on this channel. So Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I think still the sort of the newest console one. So we'll just do the first few levels in case you haven't played it. There are 8 different characters you can make, and I've made 8. It's you can make a Namek. They're genderless. Frieza race, I guess genderless or male. Then I've got female human, female Saiyan, female Buu, male human, male Saiyan, and male Buu. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with all my designs. Went for evil Namekian as my main. That's nowhere near the cap, but I haven't played it obsessively. Probably could have done better with him, but he's quite cool. Yeah, tough human. We're probably going to play as her. Little Saiyan. Probably need to play their costumes a bit. And they gave you 8 slots and it's 8 characters, so kind of what they expect. Like how Destiny, 3 classes, 3 slots. So I've made the characters. Probably skip the intro, but then we'll just do some missions. Oh, it's going to tell me because I ain't got PS Plus. Yes, I know I'm poor. Single player lobby it is. But yeah, I've played lots of the Dragon Ball games. A huge fan of the anime. I still watch Super at the moment. And the only reason I I didn't buy the first Xenoverse, but when this came out, it was like Super was on, and I think it was when it came out around just the beginning of the Zamasu arc. It might have been. And because I was loving, Super so much, I mean, Crunchyroll get a bit of money, which goes to Dragon Ball eventually, but I bought it, and I got the deluxe edition with the season pass, just so they could have money, because I was enjoying it. Can I go straight to a mission? Can't fly at the start of the game, you have to use this little thing. Well, probably better playing offline anyway, because it gets a bit laggy, especially on my internet. So we'll just stick to the story. Hopefully I've done all the tutorial nonsense. It's chat to each of the shops kind of thing. So I see him, but I'm pretty sure he's DLC missions. I hope we're not wasting time. But yeah, this is the sort of time. The headquarters. I think we are wasting our time in the time headquarters. Oh, come on, please, come on, be story. Yeah, that's okay. I started to worry. Prologue? No, that is just cutscenes. We need to do so. We'll quickly run around, do some rubbish, and we'll chat about other Dragon Ball games. Yeah, I didn't play Xenoverse 1 as I just said, and didn't really play any last gen. I played Burst of them, which I think probably the first, I got the 360 version. And I remember being okay. I will go around giving that another sample for this channel, but I didn't really play any others. I did get, not too many years ago, I probably had my PS4 by then, but I got Raging Blast 2 on the cheap. Has a few characters I hadn't seen before, and it had an anime included. Or, a short video. And I didn't get Ultimate Tenkaichi, which was kind of after Raging Blast with a bit of a mix of the Tenkaichi games in. Oh, this is some awkward driving. So no, we have still got to chat to people. Yeah, we're just gonna stick to the map. See, these are all NPCs, but they are made out of the bits in the game.
Hello.
And even though most of the characters most of the clothing in the game, I mean to say, is just sort of clothes other Dragon Ball characters wear, there's a lot of creative designs you can make with them. Just with changing the colours and mixing and matching, more than it should have been. Oh, now I can do the game. But a game like this, if we do get to the online bit, I just love looking at other people's clothes and things like that, seeing their character designs. I mean, I think I moaned about other people's designs before, but I shouldn't. A lot of people have just recreated Dragon Ball games, characters I mean, and I don't know. To me, I want to be an original character, but I get them. Yep, sorry, we're not reading this. We want to see some action. Yeah, no, we'll go on the mission. Oh, sorry, little Toki the owl.
Welcome.
Art of battle. No, does he want me to do that as well? Yeah. So, I'm going to assume I equipped her with moves. I might have. Hopefully I have. We'll see what I was thinking when I made her. The last Dragon Ball game, and still probably my favourite, is Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I had it on the Wii. Played that so much. I think the big appeal was just the sheer number of characters. Even though there's a lot of shared a massive amount of shared moves and combos and things, I didn't care because the fun was mixing and matching people who wouldn't have met and see who would win.
Special beam cannon!
I kept it in English, but you can't even listen to them, so you can't stop fighting. I do want to go through I'm going to go through all these again. Go through the proper Budokai games again. A popular thing you've probably seen on the internet is how much one of the, well, I don't like to say plagiarised, but heavily inspired by some of the songs were in the older games. And it's really bad. Because I always liked, I think the song's called Challengers, or Fight On, something like that. And it is clearly, Stratovarius' song. Oh, I can't think of the name now, it's a really good one. But I'm surprised people didn't hear it more obviously. Okay, we're fighting rabbits, beginning of Dragon Ball Z. See, when I first started playing this, the combo system is far less in depth than Budokai Tenkaichi 3 because each direction would do things in that game. In this, it's more. I mean, if I start punching, then try and do left or right or up or down, it just moves my character. Whereas in Tenkaichi 3, it would lead in different sorts of combos. I don't think interesting. So square's normal attack and triangle's a bit stronger. Oh, what? Oh, I haven't got much ki. 2 full bars. Oh, evil ray strike. This is good. Shining slash. I don't know what I was thinking with some of these moves actually. Oh, got a sword. Let's see what other moves I've got. Hopefully something more interesting. Could finish him KO Ken Kamehameha. Oh, and we did. I think it was on the ground, so I might not have taken full damage, but yeah, this you hit things. It's Dragon Ball, and I'm now level 2. Yeah, when Dragon Ball first started, I did start watching Dragon Ball as soon as it appeared in this country. It was on Cartoon Network, and well, I don't know if Dragon Ball was ever shown before Dragon Ball Z in this country, and I really don't think it was. But it might help with context, because when I first started watching it, you didn't really know who the main characters were. Yeah. It's not quite as bloody as it could be, this scene. No holes in chest. But like at the beginning, when I first watched Dragon Ball Z, you hadn't seen it before. It's like, you see Goku and Yamcha, and like, why do these characters look so similar? They're both in like the orange clothes, long black hair, very similar faces. And I like Piccolo.
Where did?
Ah, there's me. It's an alright sword. I probably should go with something else. Her face is a bit plain, but I've got a cool scar. I can't wait to get around to playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3 again. I say about a lot. And here we go, Slug and Turles lurking in the background doing evil, being evil. Yeah, the loadings aren't terrible, but they're not great. And we're still in. I'm going to be quick with the story. Sorry if you're interested in that, but
Except
Goku and
We'll watch the cutscenes because they're all cool.
This time, soak. But since
So the costume I got on my character is was it Zangia from the BoJack movie? I like the BoJack movie. That's probably one of my favourites. Maybe because it didn't feature Goku too much.
Listen here, I'm only about a million.
Yeah, it's just a bit. Oh, he's older.
Don't even
But
try.
yeah, I like
Adorable?
you go online and you can spend extra. There's tokens to unlock certain currencies.
Allow me to walk you out.
Tokens to unlock certain clothes, and it varies day by day. So it's definitely got some good ideas.
You can't just jump ahead
BoJack
like that.
was in some of the DLC, which I think, yeah, it's a little bit naughty. He could have been included in the game or for free. Because he's an existing character. It makes sense that they would include new characters in DLC because there was no possible way they would have been in the game otherwise, which that is like the most legit use of DLC in a game like this. Like, you know, this game wouldn't have came out with Zamasu in it. Or some of the other characters we've seen in Super. I mean, there's no way Frost or Kava. I think the DLC packs in 1 had a few more characters, but I'm okay. I like Dragon Ball at the moment. Come on, loading. Oh. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a slow one to start, I think. Could just have done some good levels with my main character. Certainly not going to stick with her moves. I have got the PS1 Dragon Ball games, and I mean they're just novel because of, you know, they came out when the anime barely was a thing, you know, in this country in America, and they're just different translations of names, different voices, and slight different takes. But Final Bout, I mean, it plays slow, but you could level up your character and like keep on memory card, and I had someone else who'd done the same thing. So the fact that you play against each other really made it more fun. I think I was Vegeta. I think I had one of the Vegetas. I mean, there's a lot of different characters. Just think about it. It brings back memories, like, you know, 90s internet. It was fun just looking at all these dodgy GeoCities and Angel Fire fan sites. And so many people talking about Dragon Ball and all these new anime. I mean, then it seemed like there was probably only a dozen anime in the world, the way people spoke about them. Dragon was popular. I remember a site, it just came back to me. I think it was anipike.com. I might be, you know, saying it was one word, ANIPIKE. I'm sure it's not still here, but it's just a huge list of links to fans' websites, and oh, that was good. Oh, so I can go lots of places now, but we're going to stick with the story. Don't have to fly up here. We can talk to these little GT robots to warp us places, but it's quite close. Definitely saw some good characters online. Might even had a few screenshots. See, that's quite cool. The early Goku. No, is it? No, it's early Yamcha costume with the Goku power pole.
Hi there.
What does she want us to do? Oh, just gave us goodies. Thank you. And I can see on the map story record event is in here. We'll do another story event and play a bit more next time. Try the other Dragon Ball game. I mean, there was Ultimate Battle 22 was the other PS2 one.
Nice day, right?
Yeah. No, that must be the new. Why are there two here?
How are you?
Okay, that's the Universe 6 vs 7 arc, and this is the Future Zamasu. Oh, that wasn't an easy one. I think this is all. It's this map again. It's going to tell me the story mission is here. Okay, we'll learn this mistake now. Stop going in here just because it tells us to. Silly tutorial. Ultimate 22, it had a cheat to turn it to Ultimate 27. I can't remember the characters, but I'll definitely start playing that again. And I have got the original, the three Tenkaichi, the Tenkaichi trilogy on the SNES. I mean, I've got the SNES games like the UK ones. So expensive to buy here. I mean, you gotta make money, so people reselling is... it's a legit way of making money, but it seems a bit naughty. I mean, it's not naughty, but when they're... I was trying to look for a game, and when they're excessively priced... Some people, I just think, why are they leaving it online for £100 when they could probably get... You know, leave it online for years for £100, when they could probably get £50 today. It's... I know that 100's bigger than 50, which is clearly what they're thinking, but... Anyway, so we'll choose me. The biggest problem with this game is, you only really play as your main character, whereas Tenkaichi 3, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I was always trying different people and seeing, you know, what would happen against these people. So, we unlock all the DLC people to start with. But that does seem a little overkill for this early mission, so we'll have... I like Tien. I like Yamcha. I'm glad they were announcing the Fighters game. Now, I don't know if I've moaned about this before, but I will now, and I will in the future. The biggest problem I think with a lot of modernish anime is, I mean, sort of, you know, this kind of shonen power level type battle anime. The main character just so overpowers the other characters, and I just don't like that. And it feels a shame. I mean, the worst ones I think are, you know, Bleach and Naruto done it pretty bad. And in those shows, they had some great characters who were really strong because they worked for it. Whereas in Bleach and Naruto, the main characters, they were kind of just born that way. And sort of, I mean, I think it shows a bit of the changing in attitudes. Because Naruto, I mean, Naruto and Bleach aren't exactly new, but they value the character who got lucky. I mean, not lucky, that seems a bit hard. Who were just born good and sort of more fantasy. Whereas in Dragon Ball Z, at least, the early argument was Goku was stronger than Vegeta through hard work, and Vegeta was that strong because he's a genius. And that hard work beats genius, which is a good attitude. You know, you can work hard to do anything. But and then these other shows just say he was born strong, he's going to beat the people who try, you know, he's just naturally better than people who are going to work really hard. And it's not a nice attitude to have, really. But I'm glad in Super at the moment a lot of people are similarly strong. And I've definitely said it before in previous videos when I was playing as old men, but I love the trope of like the old master still being strong and relevant. And with Master Roshi in the Tournament Power, it's really, I loved it that it was strong and relevant again. And the fact that, you know, Tien didn't do very well. But here we go, new enemies. Yeah, it's a shame that some characters get more, but I'm happy everyone else is more equal footing. Because when it was just leave it to the Saiyans, I never liked that. And one thing, I mean, when they're talking about the... I mean, I don't go on it that much, I watch a few videos once in a while, as you do. When people are talking about the people chose the Tournament of Power, and everyone, the people saying, you know, Goten and Kid Trunks would be really strong, but I think even at the moment, I don't think they would be anywhere near as strong as any other humans. I mean, they can turn Super Saiyan, but they, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is really strong, but them as Super Saiyans, they're not strong compared to, you know, things that Piccolo or the others have done. And I just don't think that people thought they would be really strong just because they're Saiyans. But I really think they wouldn't have been anywhere near as strong as Krillin, Tien, maybe Yamcha at that stage, just because they're Saiyans. I mean, Fusion, it sort of boosts everything, which is why I accepted that made you super strong, because it is a combination taking you to like kind of your limits. Let's look for some hidden enemies. There looks to be a person there. Aha, another person. These... I think I've stuck the sound down a bit, but... For some reason, these sidemen in this game are like 10 times louder than anything else in the game. What super moves have I got? Oh, super moves mostly cost 3. And I have not got 3 key. I'll need to do so. I think it's my clothing probably lowering it. So right now I cannot do a single super move. Maybe I don't know if there's a gimmick to that move, like holding it down a bit longer. Oh, maximum charge in a circle. I feel I normally... Okay, what have we got here? Ah, here's a group of fighters, and they're all low level. I think it's probably because I'm not connected online. Oh, see, that's a good mod. I like what they've done with the clothes on that guy. I think because, yeah, online, at the beginning of the game, people were quite... I got it when it came out and everyone saw the same level, but now, if I'd done this mission online, things would be like level 8 is just standing there and there's zero chance to do it. And even this guy seems pretty tough how the computer's built in. No, wrong button. Oh, I haven't gave her... I don't like the moves I've gave her. We'll sort them out next time, I think. But we'll finish this fight. So sort of the tactic you go for is kind of lots of punches, and then eventually the combo strings are different for each species, and you can triangle at different stages for different things, but still nowhere near in depth as Budokai 3, because you could like do up and square in certain points. You know, I'm going to say square, wasn't square. Up and square at certain points, and it'll push them up, and then you could do follow-ups in different ways. I mean, this has got follow-ups, but there's not much to it. You just press the button. Whereas that, you could like chain so many together, and different characters could chain different numbers. Yeah, that's not the best character model, just like skinny. I mean, you can't do much with their body type, it just looks too skinny. Okay, that spinning blade's kind of cool. I think it's more of a Salsa blade than a physical blade, though. Oh, so they've done the job, whoever's fighting her. So you want some moves which are quick enough to like get them as you knock them flying. Because on my main character I have death beams, and you can pull them out of nowhere. I'm sure I usually have X as a charge on other characters, though it's feeling a bit weird. Might even get a Dragon Ball. Are we done mission? Yes.
Good job, kid. You really cleaned house.
Something else is closing in. Hold on. Isn't this...
I'm just looking at our party. So in these PQs, we had the big blue complete mission now. So even if we lose beyond this point, it'll count as complete. But you want to do the bonuses to get the perfect complete.
Is that a challenge?
Hopefully, I didn't subconsciously choose Tien and Yamcha, knowing Tien and Yamcha would be on this level.
Mean I'm holding back.
I feel I did remember that. Tien, the main characters have their own moves strings as well. Some I've definitely seen copies, but there's a lot. But you just don't play as them. Maybe it's just me, but playing as other characters, you're losing out on what would be EXP for my main. That's good. I think I can set the you can set the music in the options, and the song I've got on at the moment. I think it's better. They didn't give them names, which is. I don't like a sound testing is just a cheap way to fulfill it, but yeah, this battle song, I think it's number 35. It's really good, especially when it gets going. No, I like her moves. It's kind of brawlery the way she just slams her fists around, rather than like, you know, the more precise moves. Yeah, very kind of martial art, but in a, you know, not. That was a little too slow, just a smidge.
Not too shabby. I don't mosey on back my way.
Yeah, I'm alright. The flying controls, X and then left go down. They're as good as I can be, since you need the other buttons. Z rank is the highest, and we leveled up. Okay then, that was episode 1, probably longer than I thought, but nothing really happened because of the silly tutorials. But alright then, we'll play this a bit more. Maybe complete the Frieza saga, something like that as a target. But this is farewell, but not forever.